Tactics video is here. Hello. Are you tired of using 4-2-1-3, or do you want to start using 4-2-1-3 because it's the best formation in the game by far? Well, I have a solution for you because I have 4 different tactics, 4 different formations that are arguably the best formations. They are pretty similar to each other, however they have their own differences. I can tell you when you can use which, so you know you use the best out of them. Starting off with the best formation in the game. I know you're gonna hate it, okay, I understand. However, this is for me the best formation by far. If you need to score goals, it's just him. It is him.
Daddy, chill.
4-2-1-3. This is the code as you can see it. What's important to remark is the both CDMs, they need to be on deep lying playmaker, defend the cam always on shadow striker. I mean, listen, I'm not a pro player, but come on man, shadow striker is so much better than playmaker. And it's very important to remark, inside forward on the wingers, roaming, right? It's so much better because the runs that they're making in behind, you know, between the fullback and the center back are just, you cannot catch them, you cannot. And fullbacks on defense, I tried with a wing back, but since so many people are abusing the 4-2-1-3, it just leaves too much open spaces. Also, the build-up style I have on balanced, and the defensive approach I have it on 65. I have it below 70 because there is a lot of great players that can expose you with the L1 triangle pass. You know, the first time through ball pass, which is crazy to deal with. It's difficult, especially if your opponent has the glitch Evo Henry and everything. So yeah, this is one of the formations, one of the tactics that I love. By the way, this is a different camera. I've ordered a new proper camera. I'm so excited to use it. I'm going to be doing so much content. I'm going to be doing football content, vlogging. I'm going to be doing anime content as well. So it's just gonna be, I'm so hyped with the new camera. This is just a temporary one, even a worse one than the previous one because the previous one got a bit fucked. But this is, I'm so excited. In about a week time, I'm going to receive it and it's gonna be proper camera. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Sorry for how I look now, sorry for this camera, but you know, we have to deal with it for the time being. Anyways, moving on to the next one, which is probably my go-to formation right now, 4-4-1-1. You see the code here. It's basically the same type of roles. On the CMs, I have deep lying playmaker, defend. I used to have them on the CDMs, I have them on the CMs as well, because when you're playing with a formation with CMs, defending with it is a bit more difficult. You need to manually defend with the CMs more because they're not as close to the center backs as when you're using a formation with CDMs. So they're gonna leave a bigger gap. So you need to utilize your CMs manually more, bringing them back in order to defend. And having the deep lying playmaker defend is going to make just that. Right. We're continuing with inside forward plus balanced here on the wide midfielders because we want them to be involved in the defending as well. That's why we're not using 4-3-3-4. Many people are using it. I don't like it because defending is so bad with it. But when you're using 4-4-1-1, it's very similar. However, you have wide midfielders instead of wingers, and that's because you need them to help in defense, and helping them in defense is so much more important on the wings, and they're also being more compact. If you're using 4-3-3-4, no way you're defending good. No way. You're not getting any support from the wingers when your midfielders are going up the place. Fullbacks as well defend. These are the best roles. These are definitely by far the best roles as well. So yeah, shadow striker as well. Even though I have Puteas on 1+, I don't care. It is so much better. The runs that she's making in behind, just confusing defenders, finding spaces, just so important. Advanced forward I have on Vinny because I want him to move around. If you have Poacher, it's also fine. I like Poacher, but Poacher is more centralized. He's more stuck in the striker position. But both are good. And same, balanced is the best build-up style. If you need goals, of course you can go to counter, but balanced is the best one. And I use the same 65, 66, below 70. I keep it and above 60, between 60 and 70, because it's just so much more balanced. That's what I rock. Now, moving on to the next formation, we have a formation that you can use when you need to close the game, when you need to defend and try not to concede. 4-2-3-1 wide is gonna be probably the best formation to do so, because you have support on the wide midfielders in defense. If you're playing 4-2-1-3, this defensive support from the wingers is not gonna be there. You have 2 CDMs, you know how OP that is. And again, for me, the best row, deep line playmaker, defend. For me, absolutely by far the best movement that they have. Don't go out up forward so much, which is okay, it's nice, because you already have players up top that can just do the job, you know, and score goals. And also you can attack with shadow striker moving in behind, and the inside forward on the white midfielders. It's just amazing. You see the code, you're gonna see it on the screen as well. And yeah, 65 to balanced, the same thing basically. I'm going to show you a formation that is super underrated, the GOATed formation in all of FIFA during the years. Okay, maybe not the GOAT, but in my opinion, top 2 formations of all time, of all FIFAs. 4-2-3-1. It is just amazing to defend with. This is also insane. Now, what you can use is, a friend of mine gave this formation to me. He said 14-1 with this formation, just cracked. Went on, easy rank 2, easy rank 2. As I said, I cannot hit rank 1 because I'm not that cracked, okay? I'm not that cracked. I'm not that guy anymore, okay? But rank 2, I'm pretty happy with. I'm happy with how I play. Matchmaking is pretty tough, so I'm happy with that. As you can see, all of the camps on Shadow Striker. And again, deep lying defend. Just so good for the CDMs. I strongly recommend it. Strongly recommend it. Holding is also nice, but deep lying playmaker defense is just slightly better in my opinion, because they are a bit more involved in the build-up game, and at the same time they're still staying back, and defensively they are amazing. Fullbacks defense. This is fullbacks defense is so important, so that they can close the space between them and the center backs. And the striker, advanced forward. And yeah, same thing, balanced. I have it on 65 as well. I think that's the best. I think genuinely I think that's the best. If you want to rock a higher defensive approach, you can absolutely do that. It's up to a preference. It's how you play. That's basically the whole thing behind it. But yeah, 4-4-1-1 is my go-to formation. I am in elite with it, rank 2 with it, hit as well. I'm not cooking so much in elite. As you can see, 783 rating. I have barely played games. I have like 7 points. I was on some losing streak. I brought back the 4-4-1-1 and I started winning games. And yeah, I'm gonna play some more. I'm gonna do a weekend league with a 4-4-1-1 for sure. So I strongly recommend you the 4-4-1-1 because it's so balanced. It's just so good, so preferable from pro players. And yeah, I mean, you cannot go wrong with it. 4-2-1-3 is by far the best. By far the best. So yeah, I would rank the formations 4-2-1-3 the best. Second is gonna be the 4-4-1-1. Third is gonna be the 4-2-3-1 narrow with the cams, and this is gonna be the fourth best formation. I used to love 4-4-2 as well. However, I now prefer these better. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, share, subscribe, and I hope I have helped you. Please let me know if you've tried the formations, if any of them is good. And yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to help people, you know. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing videos with the new camera. It's gonna be so amazing. I can't wait. And yeah, thank you so much for the support. We're trying to monetize the channel, so a like, subscribe, and yeah, this will help me out a lot. So thank you so much for the support, and peace from VMPiece.